Hello stream once again to another Killing Floor 2 tournament. This one is actually going to be a proper match with proper commentary, so don't worry about that. This one is actually going to be for the badass Basilisks, who will be playing on Sanitarium against the one that previously played earlier, a couple hours ago. They also will be playing with the Matriarch. So we'll just do a quick recap. The last one actually was on 25 minutes and 37 seconds. So that's the time that this team's going to have to try and beat. So I know they've done a little bit of training earlier today. How much training they've done, I'm not too sure. So we did find out once again they had to actually remove their captain. Their captain has been removed from the team. They will have a lovely Dundare who's actually taking over the team. In replacement for the member, they have actually taken out is it Sirius Soul? Yeah, the Sirius Soul. So he'll be in replacement for the team. So let's see how they can actually pull this off and help the team. It does seem like this team's getting quite unlucky when it comes to team members. So we consider that into their training aspect, whether they'll be able to pull off certain stuff and, you know, have the synergy between the team. As we know that some of the other teams, we definitely have a lot of synergy there. This one might be lacking a little bit. So let's see how they actually go into this. So as for perks, it seems like they're going for pretty much the same standard kind of perk set. So they're going for the support, Berserker, Demo, Commando, Firebug, and the Medic. So let's see if they'll be doing the same tactics that they had in the other team, in terms of locations, traders, etc.
Make every shot count.
I'll just be one moment.
You like that? Oh, that stinks. Oh. Right as rain. Tar.
Oh, I apologise, I am back. Required to get a energy drink just to keep myself going. So it seems like they are rushing for the same, well, at least a similar spot.
Good shot, mate.
Let's see where the trader is. It does seem like it's going to be the same first trader. Will be outside. And if I remember correctly what Vaughn said earlier, the actual positioning of the traders are all going to be literally one to the other, to the other, to the other. So we have to see how they actually place that, or take advantage of that. First in the demo, up the top, as expected. Firebug taking the left side with the Berserker. Seems like you're going to have the support. Am I reading these wrong? Right, demo. Okay, so medic in the middle. Support at the top. Okay. We'll see how they differ. So far, ammo consumption is actually not too bad. Bit confused why the Berserker's actually got any ammo.
Save your energy.
We do seem to be getting a lot of rioters compared to what I'm usually seeing, which is okay. It should be a bit easier to manage, they're a bit slower, but it's the power they actually get.
Reloading. New clip in.
Okay, so it seems like the support definitely doesn't have the penetration. Alright, I'm pretty sure that would have been one shot clearing all three of those Zeds, the clots. Firebug going with the ground fire. That's a really good choice. I think even in this map.
I need assistance.
Got 2 left.
I must. Weapon. Looking for a
So here we go with the weapon skips. It seems like, from what I'm hearing, they're actually trying to copy the
Chin up, tits out.
what they were doing in the last stream. That's actually, I think, just about to be ended. They're doing a commentary right at the end, where they were skipping and they were giving it to the support, swapping over the ammo, and then skipping waves.
March.
Spray coming straight in.
Another hit on you.
Zero with the nuke. Going with a typical police hat. I have massive respect for him. Actually, I guess Alchemist going for the classical character with the police look. Definitely major respect to them guys. One are having a bit of a struggle. Which we can see in the ammo consumption. Commando is definitely lacking right now. Support is ripping for it really quick. I think this is basically going to be mostly down to just basically the firebug being able to actually clear, and same with the Zerker. Zerker gun with the Z time with the hilt and the mobilizing. Taking quite a lot of damage on the commando there, and the firebug. Getting very tight for these guys. Firebug still around about 30 health. Yeah, 32, 28. But he has been healed. Commando going back down again. 56 health. So he's definitely got extra health there. He's got down to 36. Support gone down. This is getting very, very close. 14 left. All they gotta do is just push through this.
If you want something done right.
That was very, very close. They almost lost 2 guarantee members there. Third one getting very, very close as well.
Share my money.
Let's see how much of a weapon trader skip they're going for. As we can see with the heals, the healer and Dragonfly, 845 on a wave 2.
Anyone need some cash?
I don't think I've ever seen that in any of the tournament matches so far, of having close to that. Going for a different location. Seems like they go straight for the trader. They're going to be holding out here. Firebug going for the a little pistol. I can never remember the name of that. I've never even used it personally myself either. So let's see how they can actually use this. Got a kaboom stick on the demo. Medic goes straight for the 401. Nice. And a fire axe for the berserker. Now that's not what I expected. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. M4 on the support by the looks of it. Yep. They're definitely going for the higher tier weapons as fast as possible.
Watch my back. Reloading.
Us doing a little bit of damage here. They're actually taking some health. Zerker taking a bit right now. Definitely abusing the nuke. Oh, that's great, because that's explained why there's 4 people on that side. He goes down. In this situation, I'm a little bit confused having the Commando Firebug combination, especially in something like this, where they're very tight. I guess this goes down to really, what kind of, how can I put it? What we fit in the actual players the best.
Right, look at that one burn. You like that?
Very coming in, but he's been CC'd so much. Did he even get a swing? He's dead. Oh, there we go. It does seem like they're trying to push a little bit more. Trying to clear out the Zeds as quick as they can. Classical dash on the Mr. Foster. Now that's something I haven't seen in a long time. Only way to get that was actually from a code from the early access. And then I believe they put it into a magazine that people had to go and get, and you get it for free.
Does Google still exist? Might buy 'em at this rate.
The last one was a 34-second skip. Almost there. They're still not skipping. Okay, so they must know their next location. Okay, 27-second skip. Okay, this is different. Looks like they're going to be holding that in here. It'll be wide enough for them to actually manage. In terms of spawns, I'm not too sure how this is going. I can see they're inside the little tunnels. On the sides. Maybe not the... Oh, they are from both sides. Underneath. They're actually taking their time getting to the players. This actually could be a downside overall, especially when we're talking about what we've seen from teams already. See if I can get a better vision from here. So they are actually keeping the team slightly spread out. Abusing the ground fires, we can see on the right side there. Sport's still taking a little bit of damage. I didn't see from where. Oh yeah, that's top, so they must have got backstab slightly. From this side. Firebug taking a little bit of damage there. It might have been just armor damage and been healed. Oh, that's a commando. Okay. So, all the perks that have extra health, they've actually definitely put the extra health on there. Whoa, Firebug taking a lot of damage.
Mag. Oh, that stinks. How's that?
Oh, I never understand that clock thing. He looks so badass, but at the same time he's just a little gangster. The ones you just want to get rid of. And it just embarrasses people.
Someone's feeling warm.
Berserker still with the fire axe. I actually expected them to set it and go for something different. But I'm assuming they'll be saving this up for a couple of waves and then go for a higher tier weapon.
Shit! Casserole time! Smack you down!
You see that they are trying to push for the next one. It is actually next to them, so they are getting a benefit out of this. Let's see if we get any special weapons out of this.
Cash, anyone? I'll fix you.
And I'm ready for the floor once more.
So Firebug's actually gone for the assault rifle. And we are going for the Mason Shield. I never remember the actual name of it.
Time for some worky work.
They're definitely going to be sticking around in the same room. Bone Crusher, that's the one. I always forget because of the code file names. So the actual commander has gone for the 401 as well. Interesting. It seems like once again they're going for the safer option, keeping their team alive, keeping themselves alive, having the extra health so they actually can take more damage.
I think you've got him.
Here a Fleshbound. Oh, it was a core pan, he's dead.
It just closed.
Actually quite hard to actually try and keep up with what's going on. Wonder if this will work. Core at the top with the Berserker. Taking a bit of a beat, second one coming in. Demo doing his thing. Still coming out behind. He got to him before he cashed the damage. We have seen almost three people have actually lost their armor. It's the start of the wave. So for what was it? Another bit I'm actually seeing, there's a lot of smaller Z spawns happening on the top platforms, where you got the cluster and everything happening at the bottom with the bloats and sirens. So you're gonna have this kind of deficit where you're gonna get flanked in the top quite easily if you do not have someone watching that at all times. Especially with a Berserker who's actually focusing on the hallway. So you can see another Stalker, and he's actually another Stalker. So it's definitely a high spawn rate there. I believe I do hit a quarter or a flesh pound. Yep, that's a flesh pound. Right from the left. He's going straight for the commando. But taken out. No, not an issue. Taking one hit, that's more than happy to if he keeps the team alive. So now I'm just wondering, like, where are they actually going to go next? So the next trader is actually 36 meters away, which I'm assuming there should be one down here. Yes, it's in the next room. So I'm assuming they're actually going to go to the next room and start actually holding that one instead. It seems like they are trying to push already. Already on the way to actually pushing it. One Z left. There we go.
Ready to rip someone a new one.
So we are seeing a lot of cash at the moment between the each of them.
That did the trick.
Usually roughly between 1.2k to actually 1.8. Then we're actually being given a load of cash, so we went to about 2.2. And he only spent 400 of it, so actually they spent quite a bit in this wave. I'm assuming it's not just ammo. We have got the sledgehammer back out, or the Berserker. Definitely going for a weird and different variation. Not a Zerk we've actually seen so far. We've seen Katana, we've seen the Zweihander, we've seen the Bone Crusher. Now we've seen... Oh, so he's got a... Okay, so he's got the Bone Crusher as well as the sledgehammer. Okay, 2 Scrays coming up behind them. He's trying to tank both at the same time with a quarter pump. 2 Scrays down, 1 Scray down. 2 down for all 3 down. Okay, not bad. Now I can't remember if he actually bought armor, but he hasn't actually got any armor at the moment. Same with the Firebug, his armor has gone. So we are seeing the AA-12 coming out on the support. It's actually quite cool to see. Neon changing colours. Nice. Let's just jump into their channel, see what they're actually, what the talks are actually going on, and yeah, see what the support's going through.
Scrape. If he gets in any trouble, he can just request help and we can help him out.
Crate coming to you, Commander.
You clip in.
I'm going to him right now.
Wonder strength on the defeated.
He already killed him, so he's
Right. Catacombs. Yeah, got him.
Reloading.
Or a pounder on the right.
Where's he at? Where's he at? I'm gonna get this tunnel again. Request help? Okay, I'm coming out to Flesh Pound. Got him with the RPG. Coming out with another one. You're good. Good call out, good call out. Just keep doing that and you'll be alright. Oh wow, all these blokes.
Okay, so from what we're seeing from that, you definitely tell that one of them's actually got no mic, the commando. But he has got the binds to actually kind of counteract that, which is actually good enough. Communication seems like they're on point. They're calling out the things early, making sure they're cool. Lovey Sunday is actually, you can tell he's captaining the team, making the calls, keeping team in check and all that, keeping the motive up. Good comms, to be honest.
Ready to fight again.
Berserker going crazy. He's smacking his shield. So this should be a very, very quick trade-up. Especially if they're clearing everything now and it's right next to them.
Watch my back.
Okay, so see how long this one is. 42-second skip. Nice. Okay, so let's see where they go now. This is actually going to be the final wave. So this is going to be very important in terms of how they're going to pull this off. Now, if there's any wave you're going to have some deaths, it would actually be this one. Straight back into the first base where they went in the first 2 waves. We have a here compound, yep, 2. Possibly a 3, a 3rd and 4th. Oh no, it's a flesh pan instead. The demo goes straight in, Berserker goes straight up. The explosive weaponry between the 2 of them definitely makes a huge difference. Oh, another flesh pan and a Scrake at the same time. With a second Scrake. Okay, we are seeing some damage coming through. Demo taking some damage. Commander taking some. Firebug is going down to 3rd health. 2 quarters behind. That's going to be a big thing. So they are actually sandwiching themselves on the stairs. Medic overcharging the healing there. Just going crazy. At the moment, I am impressed with the medic so far. Definitely looking for the MVP. in my book. Keeping these guys alive is, or the 550 HP healed every single wave, just on their own. And on, like I said, the first wave, or was it set wave 2, they did 800 and something. Just double check their numbers. Yeah, 845 and 615. So this medic is definitely overcharging to make sure that his team is staying alive. Absolutely wrecking the Screx. One have been grabbed. Didn't actually follow up with it, but core coming in. Another core coming up behind the Berserker. One down. Second still in with a Scrake. He has been stunned though, and he is dead. Berserker actually going down to about 30-40 health. That's the first time they actually got down that low. I believe that's a flesh round. Yep, here he comes. There's a second one coming in. And there goes, oh, there goes the Commando. Yeah, getting really up in the face. Second flesh round coming in, raging. Burgers, and he is down to 2 crits as well as a siren. They have been getting really unlucky with these siren locations. These sirens are getting close to the large Zeds, that they're able to destroy all projectiles going their way. Okay, that's Screek's doing the Michael Jackson. They are being pinned at the top of the stairs. They're not even on the stairs at this point. Oh no, you got Berserker still trying to push through. 36 seconds. I think they can do this. Air core behind. And down. Yes, please skip the Screech Moonwalk. Okay, so they lost the 30 seconds on the other one. I gotta say, this team is definitely pulling off the speed. 21 minutes and 57 seconds so far. Obviously, 30 seconds of that is from the death. Let's see if they get any last second weapon swaps.
Weapon? Looking for a good home?
I have seen an FAL.
Well, let's see what you do with this.
Thanks.
You're a flipping banker. Tsar.
Who needs a weapon? I should spend some of this.
Breaks of a wind.
So I've seen the Seeker 6.
At this rate, I'll open
Medic shotgun.
Who wants money?
Who's short of cash?
Okay, 18 second skip.
Looks like a
So they definitely had a lot planned for this one.
Wee bit of charity, if anyone needs it.
And here comes the Matriarch. Now, let's see if they can do this without any deaths. Or will they be going for a risky block in the corner?
Too late to run.
She has spawned quite far away.
Have some dignity.
Here she comes. They're hiding in the exact same room as the last team.
Really works.
Berserker goes straight in for the tanking. Okay, so he's now got no armor left. He is taking quite a bit of damage. He has been healed by the medic, so he is getting the buffs. Oh, demo going down. 30 health. Berserker taking a bit of damage, going down to about half health. Okay, so there goes one shield. Just about to lose the helmet. There goes the helmet. And there goes the arm, so now she could go in overdrive. Let's see if they can actually kill her quick enough before she does damage. They're actually really keeping her in place. Right now, all they have to do is just obliterate her while they got a chance. And there we go. Oh, they're getting very close, and they done it. I don't know what the speakers are doing there. Flipping around. Okay, that's a pretty cool dance. I'll give him that.
Charity.
Does Google
If anyone
still
needs
exist?
it.
Might buy 'em at this rate.
So, GG to them.
For 80% equity.
Starting to feel like
Definitely well played. Once again, they did actually have a sub come in to actually take over one of their members, so it actually has put them behind a little bit. I just want to see the healing stats, so 4.9k. To be honest, for me, that's MVP. Everyone start making your votes for the actual MVP. Obviously, everyone's going to have a different opinion, but I genuinely think the medic actually shines in this one compared to any other one. We definitely had something there. So, we also got one vote for the med. 2 votes for the med. So we're going to see about getting Sunday to actually come join us. Unless he's left already. No, he hasn't. So, let's do a quick comparison while I wait for him. So that was... Oh, let me go get the time again. What time is that you? Hello there, Sunday.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm
Yeah.
glad to see you again, man.
How was it? How's it going? Because you got a really good result there.
Yeah, that was pretty stellar. I think we worked it out all right. I did my research. The team performed pretty good, and it was kind of last minute, but I can't really say too much bad about them.
Yeah, so I don't remember coming out of my thing and seeing that you actually had to get a member swapped over once again. It seems like you're getting very, very unlucky, even though it's only been 2 days technically for matches.
Yeah.
But you're pulling through. That's the big part, isn't it? Right? You're still pulling through. Your team is still going through. You're still getting wins. In terms of deaths, I think this is your first one. Actually, maybe the second one out of the whole tournament so far. So that's still, you know, you're still doing really good in terms of that. Any chance you could talk about maybe your strats or perk choices and stuff like that?
Let's see. This is all kind of very quickly. Our strat was basically to just kind of learn from our lesson of last time and stick to the traders and stick to them. Use our roles and use every play the roles pretty quickly. Like the Zerg would just plug up the holes and deal their stuff. But the main thing is like we just figured that most of the traders around here are pretty stickable. So if you just can stay around them, you can really cut some time on that end. And we already felt comfortable skipping around before, so we thought we could skip around again on this one, and it seems like it's pretty working. The trader skip first one is very doable.
Yeah, it seems like you actually did throw us off with that, especially with the wave 1 skip going straight into the wave 2 and all that. You actually starts dropping all the weapons. It actually works in your favor quite well, especially with the trader placements. You did kind of get locked downstairs quite early. You had that big room. How did the positioning help you out in that one?
You mean the room with the double stairwells?
Yeah.
Well, that's just generally kind of a good spot, and there's 2 traders pretty close to that. So we figured we just hold that for about two rounds, and then we can just when we're done, we can just rush up to the garden area where the next trader would be. And so it was just a good spot to hold up, and we felt pretty confident doing that, and that was our game plan for that.
Okay. And obviously your perk choices. You actually did quite and the skill sets, to be honest. It was actually quite interesting because every single perk that you had that required, that had health as a bonus, each one had it. Was that on purpose, or was that just generally just everyone just picking their things?
That was on purpose. The support wasn't support especially wasn't really going to be like a damage dealer as much as just a secondary kind of support medic, and everybody was just kind of being the survivability was going to be the primary key because yeah, that was basically it. We already are very confident in our damage dealers, so everybody who could be the tanky end would just try to be up front and let our damage dealers do the work.
Oh. Okay, so I did also notice that you actually did have the Commando and Firebug in there. Now, most people actually think that actually kind of contradicts having two of them together. What came behind the decision of still, trying just pulling it off anyway?
Well, in this kind of tight, close quarters map, the Firebug is just really good at shutting down the area denial. And while there are definitely some lanes in here that the Commando can really improve of, like in the main hallway, there's that long across the library to like the little doctor offices on the side. The Commando just really had a good straight shot at that, and we figured if he could do that and extend the zig time, that would be just better for it.
Okay, and obviously it's not exactly the best kind of maps and all that, but you still pulled it off. You also had the boss. You actually went for the same strategy as the last team did with the actual same room. How did you come across that strategy? Like, because I noticed your Berserker was really aggressive at the start, but then the Matriarch ended up just ignoring him and just went straight for your demo. Was there any strategies or anything that came across that?
We practiced this before, and we actually realized it didn't really matter where the bosses spawned because we were kind of in the same area as before. So we just held up in that spot. We recognized that hallway as like the other team probably did. Just a really good location to pin down the boss. And we actually I was kind of communicating with the Berserker, the Berserker at the time, and he was like, "Please just get in the doorway, get in the doorway." And he just went a little bit too far, and they're like, "No, come back, come back." And it was we kind of wrangled him in, but he was excellent at the time and just really tanked that boss.
Yeah. So another thing I actually do want to actually mention, your Wave 7, you got very close to actually losing quite a few people there. I can definitely tell it got a bit manic for your team, especially I think you got very unlucky with the Swans. You had Scrakes with Sirens backing them up, so the RPGs weren't able to be used there. You also had the Flesh Pounds, the two of them, one of them charging into you with the other one not actually raged, which I think was kind of lucky. But then while you were doing that, you had two quarters actually come up behind you from the spawn. Was there much of a panic process for your team there, or was it actually, you see where I'm going with this?
Yes, I wish we were all just like robots and like just perfect human machines. Yes, there was definitely a panic. I was actually everybody was kind of focused on the main floor what was happening, and we didn't even see our support mentioning in chat that these little quarter pounds were sneaking up behind us until they were behind us, and so we had a little panic with that. But quarter pounds, besides their speed and damage, are just not too hard to take out. You just gotta not let them hit you. But yeah, it did get pretty panicked on the main floor, especially during the last round, and especially during the boss round with the lightning. And well, everybody has a little bit of trouble with Matriarch sometimes. Just the amount of damage she puts out can really just be a killer.
Oh, for sure. And was there any kind of like chatter between the weapon choices as well? Because I definitely did see Commando also went for the Medic Assault Rifle 401. You also had the Berserker, which went for a weird route. They went for an early Fire Axe, which I never expected to see in the tournament. They also went for the Sledgehammer as well, which I gotta admit was actually really nice to see when you combo them with the demo, especially on Fleshbounds. Was there any actual? Was this actually a team decision, or was this just on the spot they just bought it and went, okay, let's deal with this?
Well, the Zerker is actually one of the last minute replacements we pulled in, and so I just got to give it to him for even doing what he could at the live thing. But I didn't see what he couldn't really discuss what weapon choices he would go through as much as other team who was already practicing a little bit.
Okay, so that would actually make a bit more sense. And obviously, I'm actually going to say this. I give props to your demo. the Seeker 6 came out again. I love seeing that weapon, so respect to them, definitely. We also did actually have a vote for the MVP, your medic. Now, I do actually want to talk a bit about the medic because the stats actually were pretty damn good. Overall healing, definitely I think one of the most in terms of the whole tournament so far. But that wave 2, that's the one I want to speak to. 845 healing from your medic.
Oh wow, wow. Yeah,
I'm not
that's
too sure.
Dragonfly. They said Dragonfly is just a really good medic main, and the team really couldn't be the team without her. So
Yeah, that was like that definitely was an amazing moment. We actually did get a clip. I will tag your team into it because you know what? You had a Screg do the Michael Jackson moonwalk, and that is definitely going to be up there to stay around. So I'm going to get you guys to see that later. Honestly, you gave me some funny moments. We're definitely sticking that up.
and we had a bunch of fun, and that's mainly where we do try hard a little bit, but as long as we have fun, we don't really mind too much.
Okay, we have, I think, another stream coming up soon, so I'm actually going to end it here, unless you got anything else you would like to add?
No, that'd be much. I would just say it was a good game, and thank you for streaming, and I'm really proud of my team. Everything was kind of on the spot, and we're just flying by the seat of our pants, as I said like a couple times before. But we did good for what we got.
So, if I remember correctly, you've actually got one more game happening later, or is that me being mistaken?
I think that's it for us tonight.
Oh no, you played yesterday. That's why. Okay, so we have got another couple games later. I don't know if you would like to join in with one of those.
I would love to. I have my. I'm probably just a snack or two real quick, and I'll definitely join in on you.
Yeah, no problem. So we'll get that started up soon. I think we got about 40 minutes maybe. I need to remember the time when I'm going through. So yeah, guys, I will be updating the stats over the weekend, but I have to wait until after all the games are done. I do want to get some sleep tonight, and because obviously I spent my birthday yesterday doing all the streams, I wasn't able to have a drink, and I can't today. I would like to have a drink tomorrow, so you will have to give me a couple of days to get everything up to date. I will be working with Dragonfly, Sundar, and Cruz to actually try and get the stats and everything up to scratch and make sure everything's 100% true. To be honest, at the end of this, I may have a bit of a surprise at the end of next week, which will be for everyone to actually see, so that'll actually be interesting, but I don't want to spoil anything, but I want to make sure I'm 100% true on that. But I do actually want to say thank you for everyone who's supporting. That's from commentators. That's from Dragonfly at the moment, who's actually helping us out with the server, with 2 servers, I should say, and also all the community who is actually watching and even playing in the actual tournament. Because even though this was an on-the-spot thing, which was like a month in advance before it went off, so far this is successful, and I'm glad this is going through. So with that being said, I think we'll end it here, and I'll post in the Discord, mate. If you're not actually in there already, on the bottom of this stream, you have got the information. You've got the Kunifor tournament actual section. Make sure you go to that Discord. Do not mix it up with My Community one. My Community one's actually separate from the entire thing. So if you're interested in custom servers and mod and all that, yes, be happy to go onto that one. Yeah, I think we can actually just end it with that. So, with that being said, I shall catch you guys later.